Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Ishan Bhatti and I'm Associate Professor in University Jamshoro. And I'm here basically today to talk about the newly launched HJRS system by HEC. Recently, HEC has launched a new phenomenal system, portal for recognizing various different journals around the world with a specific categorizations. Previous to this, if I talk in terms, HEC had only one major rule. All those journals that have an impact factor that were indexed by Web of Science were considered. Any other international journal was not recognized at all or considered for promotions in master's or PhD thesis work or for any other matter in that case, which was a very big letdown, and it was a huge complaint by many of the researchers and scientists within Pakistan, academicians for a long time. With the recent system, this huge problem and issue has been addressed by launching a system that creates and that uses a novel algorithm as per HEC, as they claim it to be a novel algorithm that basically recognizes all other journals that are not in Web of Science but are in other reputed indexing services with a reputation of a good impact journal. They are now also considered as HEC recognized journals. HEC says that basically they use a unique algorithm categorize 6 different parameters. We will talk about that, and based on those parameters they have given XYZ category XYZ category to each journal. Okay, this category basically again is based on these various different parameters, and all those journals who fall under these 6 major categories that they have mentioned within their algorithm are now considered as HEC recognized. So not only journals that have impact factor, which is the most essential thing. Previously, only impact factor Web of Science journals were considered as HEC recognized, and only articles that were published in those journals were considered for promotions, for grants, for research awards, and every other aspects. Now HEC has expanded their domain from only Web of Science to all other standard journals that fall under a certain umbrella. So this HRJS can now be used by Pakistani researchers, scientists, academicians to validate which journal is recognized by HEC and where we should send our articles. And since it increases the scope of articles and the scope of journals, now thousands of journals are available in which we can publish. By simply coming onto this website, you can search journal by its name. For example, on top of my list, if I just write Pakistan, it should give me a space. See, all these journals are now recognized by Pakistan. Moreover, if you click on any particular journal, go and to find, it will tell you about certain details of that journal. For example, the ISSN number, the country it's being published from, whether it is a Scopus indexed or not, and whether it's Web of Science or not. So these are 2 major parameters that HEC has used to evaluate. Based on these 2 categories, then they have come down into certain other parameters, which are EFT, AIF, SJR, H-index, CD2, and SNLP. Some of the details is given here. Again, not all parameters are discussed in detail, and how these parameters and average has been generated, again, this is missing as well. But let's see, still this application is in development phase. I believe this would actually be implemented after 2020, July 2020. So this is in development phase. Lots of journals are still missing. They're continuously updating. If you come up to the website of the main page, if I go back here, you would note that it is only, this is a new tag, wasn't here initially. Now it says 2018, means currently it is only showing us article data of 2018. Latest 2019 and 20 data is still being incorporated, and so on. It will be done. Anyway, so what it does is that it calculates the parameters, and now we can search lots of other journals. For example, I can write entertainment, entertainment computing. This is journal, and if I click on find, what it will tell me that this is now an international journal. It is a Scopus index. Yes, it is published from Netherlands, as well as it has a Web of Science. Then it has the JPI that HEC now uses its own scale, like an H index, like SGR, like an impact factor. This is now a new parameter that HEC uses, JPI, and as per HEC, its JPI is 29, which allows us to be under X category. Again, the exact formula of JPI, how they calculate, how they categorize, which JPI is satisfying which category, and then there is something called medallion, which is again very ambiguous to me currently. But again, the basic point is that these things are not clear, but they are there now. HEC hopefully would be more explanatory in future, and they will try to explain that what exactly and how is JPI being calculated. And based on that JPI, how categorization and what is the function of this medallion, maybe they introduce in near future. definitely it's not so clear. Then one other thing is that the rank of the journal as per overall same category journal as well. So this is something again very interesting that I find that in my category, if I go into entertainment computing journals, this journal is ranked at 718 out of 1500 journals that HEC has. Again, this is out of the journals that this HRJS system has. This is an excellent system introduced by HEC in which now we can search thousands of journals by journal name. By searching an ISSN, it will give us the details. So if you know a journal name, you're not sure whether that journal should be, for example, allowed or not. If I write the name journal, okay, JOUR, journal space, you would find there's lots of journal names already popping up, and I can write journal for, and for example, virtual space, and it should give me some name. If not, worlds. And if I can search it, if this journal is not in the HEC list, means that this journal is not recognized. Okay, so it's tell me that this journal is not here, means that this journal that I'm searching for, Journal of Virtual Worlds, is not in this journal list. This system is officially to be implemented after July 2020. The cool feature about this thing is that you can go into discipline-wise search as well from at the top, and then you can select journals and search journals based on various different disciplines. For example, if I go into engineering and technology, if I search for a specific, for example, computer science technology, then it has further categories if I need to search article within a specific category, or I can just click on refresh, let all subjects be there. From all these subjects, there are total 1,517 journals. So total 1,517 journals are there, which is a huge number now for me to choose from, and all these 1,500 journals are HEC recognized. Previously, this number was very narrowed down based on only Impact Factor Web of Science. Now, based on Scopus and new system, I have a multitude of journals from which I can choose and apply. So you can see this from W. If I go on to the last page, this JPI that HEC uses, even the one JPI journal having Y categories is still in the list. I can use all these journals as well, from a good to very bad, and I can publish anywhere I want. And the major good thing is that most of these journals are now non-paid journals. We know previously most of the Impact Factor journals were paid. Now with this system, we have an option of going for journals that are non-paid as well. You can search for your journals from various different categories. If you go into management sciences, business and accounting, and hit a refresh, you would find that now HEC has produced more than 1,200 article journals that come under management sciences. Now this is again a huge thing. Lots of people had this problem of finding journals. If you go into, for example, social and behavioral sciences, you can search for social science, hit refresh, you would find that now HEC has more than 585,000, almost 6,000 journals from social science area that you can go and apply for, which is a huge number. Previously, these journals were unknown or not verified, not recognized by HEC. This is something that now we need to take advantage of. Obviously, the system has lots of issues, lots of drawbacks that needs to be addressed. But like I said, the major positive thing is that major journals, lots of journals can now easily be recognized, searched and verified, and articles can be published on those journals, which would then be counted within our academics as well. This is Dr. Ishan Bhatti. Do leave me your feedback, comment down below, and give us some suggestions so we can communicate them to HEC for future improvements in this system. As I said, there's a lots of issues. It's still being developed, but let's encourage all the positive things that are surrounding it. I am Dr. Ishan. Thank you very much. See you. Fi Aman Allah.